Hello, Earth Signs. Welcome to your September 2019 monthly reading. So yeah. So first of all, I kind of feel that you've got some challenges ahead of you. Maybe even a little bit of gossip, like yeah, people speaking behind your backs. Like difficulties ahead of you. So it's a little bit of a warning as well. So yeah. And then I heard like the sun is shining and so are you. So like maybe it's exactly because you've got so much of this light energy, like you're so vibrant, you're so high up in your energy that it's kind of like creating like these naysayers, these haters in your life. People are jealous of you. You're kind of like the higher the light, the more negative people you attract a little bit, and I see a little bit of that happening. So but I do think that your sun is shining so brightly. um yeah, it's like the higher forces are kind of like shining upon you is a little bit what I'm getting with that. So like so people cannot really hurt you in a sense because you're so high vibe. So people might come your way, try to be naysayers, try to be haters, try to give you negative feedback, but at the same time it won't work basically because like the higher forces will protect you. They will be there with you. It's kind of like no challenge is too high for you. Like you can handle anything, manage anything, because there are so many protective forces around you. And I do see like at least 4 guardian angels around all of you, like separately. So like there are lots of guardian angels helping you transition through this time. So you can expect some challenges, especially from coming from people, but at the same time it's like this is not it's like the higher forces are with you, and they will get you through this, is a little bit what I'm getting. So yeah, it's just a little bit like let them talk is also what I'm getting. Just let them talk. It's almost like noise to you. It's almost like noise to you. It's not important. Um yeah, and you should consider it that way. That it's just noise basically. Like it's not something of value. It's not something that's going to be worthwhile for your journey ahead of you basically. So, yeah. It's like yeah, it's like the insects are trying to say something. So, I'm trying to pick up on that. It's kind of again like you've got this background noise like of other people, but it's kind of like you just keep on taking it one step at a time, a gradual pace. Like um first I do this and I think about it very deliberately, very focused, like an earth sign would do, and then the next step will come, and then the next step, and we'll keep on moving forward despite the naysayers. And it's kind of like you'll be moving forward more and more and more while the naysayers are kind of like being left behind. So like it's kind of like you will show them as well, like you will show them how valuable you are, that you were worthwhile, that the things that you were thinking were worthwhile. Yeah, I'm gonna be successful. And people were saying like this is just not possible. You're just a dreamer or something. It's gonna happen anyway. Is what I'm getting. So you'll prove them wrong with how well you are doing basically. So yeah, so let them be who they are, those naysayers. Let them be those negative vibes, and you just keep on rising up. So like don't let them hinder your rising ascent, because I kind of like see you ascending upwards. So like you are in an ascension process, an awakening process. So don't let anybody like hinder you with that. And you can also like ask your guardian angels to help you clear your energetic field, to help lift you up. So like they can really assist you. And you've got more than 2 guardian angels, as is usually the case. So it's kind of like you're getting an extra reinforcement team, we could say, like during this time, to really allow you to keep on being in the rising ascent despite other people. So definitely use them. Like if you're like having negative thoughts, then just say to your guardian angel, I'm gonna give it to you. Please take that away from me, that negative thought, so I can keep on ascending, so I can keep on becoming more and more of who I am basically. Because the more you become who you are, the more kind of like a light being, like more arising that you're doing basically. So when you are complete full embodiment of who you are, then you're at your highest level basically. So you're grounded, but you're also connected very much to the divine realm. So yeah. And also what I'm getting is that it will start becoming more peaceful. Like as the month will go by, as September will go by, it will start becoming evening out, more balanced. You will become more balanced, more peace. Life will just be peaceful in general. Like you will start feeling more and more peaceful, more and more in tune with who you are in the universe, and which is actually the same thing in a sense. So yeah, you'll start feeling more peaceful and more at ease as well. Also more at ease inside your own body, more grounded, even for an earth sign, even more connected to the earthly realms, to your own being. So even more connected, no more inside your own body. So that's really, really beautiful. Yeah, and I'm also kind of like getting some downloads. So you will probably we will be getting some downloads during the month of September. A lot of them, lots of insights. They will probably be quite disturbing in a sense. So quite you might actually start to tear up as a result of finally getting all of these insights, these downloads. They will be very touching, we could say, like very healing, very arising in a sense. But at the same time, it's like, for example, some of you, it could be also a little bit of a humbling experience, like bringing you back to earth. It's gonna quite literally, as an earth sign, you will start connecting more due to probably challenges that you will be facing during the month of September. So yeah, facing challenges, but as a result of that, coming more down to earth, becoming more humble for some of you, but not that many. It's like, it's quite literally like pulling you down, but at the same time pulling you up, and in the same sense, it's like it's the same thing that's happening. You're becoming more connected to the earth, more connected to your body, to the physical experience, just being 2 feet on the ground, very, very earthly. So if you have been spiritual for an earth sign, you will become much more earthly, more grounded, and as a result of that, much more connected. So it's more like a rising ascent than a downward spiral. But I do think that's like challenges that's gonna bring you back to earth. So that's a little bit tough, of course. And then I'm seeing a little bit like on my screen, there's like a little, yeah, I don't actually know what it is. So let's just see. Yeah, it looks a little bit like a white coffin. So I do think that this is kind of a symbology to say that you will go through a rebirth. So during the month of September, you will kind of be born again. Born again in the sense of regaining your purity, and in your particular case, I think that means coming back to your own self, and getting back to the virgin self, basically, like the and I don't mean that in a sexual way. I mean coming back to the basics of who you are, despite conditioning. So completely coming back to your own, and probably the challenges that you're going to be facing during the month will be bringing you back to your own, basically, taking you out of conditioning, showing you where the conditioning is, and bringing you back to who you truly are. So that's like an amazing thing. Yeah, and again, it's gonna be very loud. It's also what I'm getting, very, very loud. Yeah, the kind of like the birds are telling me that it's going to be very, very you won't be able to ignore these it's like life is going to bring you challenges, and there will be no way of ignoring the downloads, the insights that you were meant to learn, the teachings that you were meant to learn as a result of yeah, the teachings that you were meant to learn as a result of these challenges that you're facing, basically. What was the point, basically? So I do think that if it will be so extremely loud, the science, like but it's not like the science in the sense of how we are being taught by spirituality. It's like just life events will start teaching you things, and and life events will be very, very loud. It's a little bit like the whispers of Oprah, what she's talking about. Like, they will be very loud whispers, but they will be whispering. See, it's becoming more and more loud. They'll be whispering more and more and more, and like clearing your mind as well, like lifting you up, making things very, very abundantly clear to you. You will know exactly what you need to be doing. It will be a cleansing as well. So yeah, you will be cleared during the month of September of all kind of past conditioning. Life will just not, it's almost like tower moments, one tower moment after the other, but in small ways, like it's life events teaching you and even more teaching you. It's almost like a crash course that the universe is giving you. And yeah, maybe also some support along the way. So yeah, I do think that you're also going to be seeing some supportive people coming your way. So lots of assistance, not just from the higher realms, but also from the earthly realms. But I do see that more at the end of September. So yeah, I kind of feel like now I need to shut this video down. So I wish you a very beautiful day ahead. If you would like to get a reading with me, you can check down below. And I wish you a very lovely day ahead. Bye bye.